Let's break down above the line deductions versus below the line deductions. In breaking that down, it's important to know what is the line. The line is equal to AGI, or adjusted gross income. So in tax speak, you'll hear them say the line. It means AGI, adjusted gross income. So if we have an above the line deduction, that means those are the deductions you can take before the calculation of AGI. And if we have below the line deductions, that means that those are taken and subtracted from AGI. It's actually AGI less below the line equals taxable income. What are your above the line deductions then? Those might include things like the deductible contributions made to an IRA. They could be student loan interest, health savings account contributions, the contributions that are all made off campus from something like your paycheck or through work. Those are already tax deductible, so you can't double dip, and a lot more. But those are above the line deductions. So it's your gross income less above the line deductions equals AGI, or the line. Then your below the line deductions, those would include, or that would include your standard deduction or your itemized deductions. So a taxpayer can't take both. Lots of taxpayers take the standard deduction, especially after the change in the tax law, where back in the Tax Cut and Jobs Act, they had basically doubled the standard deduction, and it's based on your filing status, how much you can take. And they continued with that concept with the new One Big Beautiful Bill Act. So great for taxpayers from a tax lens. But we also can still itemize, but you can't do both. So if you're taking the standard deduction, you can't also itemize, and vice versa. If you itemize, you can't also take the standard deduction. Itemizations, that's a whole nother short video in and of itself, but that might include things like you'd be above the amount that you could take in a standard deduction, and then in most instances, and then those include things like charitable contributions. You're going to have like your state and local tax, things like that. That's all in itemizations. We won't get into the details, but good to note below the line deductions, standard or itemizing. And then AGI less the below the line deductions would equal your taxable income.